It is a buzzword in beauty right now, hyaluronic acid. Say what? But do you know what it does and how it can benefit the skin? Trudy Brewer joins us now to fill us in on this hydrating superhero ingredient. Good morning, Trudy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. I found hyaluronic hard enough to say, let alone know what it does. What is it?
I know, and add to the mix sodium hyaluronate and hyaluronin, which is also known as a part of that hyaluronic acid family. Essentially, it's a sugar or a polysaccharide that your body naturally produces. So it's clear and gooey, and essentially it just keeps your joints and muscles and tissues and skin and eyes lubricated. It's that clear. And when we're in our sort of 40s, 40 plus, we start to lose a lot of it from our skin because half of the hyaluronic acid in our body is in our skin. So here we go. We need an ingredient that can actually pump it back into our skin and make our skin hydrated.
Okay, so every week, Trudy, we talk to you about the latest buzz things that are happening in the beauty industry. Do you think that hyaluronic acid is just another fad, a hype that the beauty industry is cashing in on and something will replace it soon for the 40s and over?
I tell you what, there is no way it's going anywhere because chemists and scientists have had a love affair with this ingredient for a very long time, and there's lots of scientific papers to back up its efficacy. Because it is a moisture magnet, it's also a humectant. It draws water to your skin. And because they have been able to use tiny nanoparticles of hyaluronic acid and make it very small, it can penetrate into the skin and it can boost your own moisture in your skin and also support the collagen synthesis in your skin. So those are the two things that your skin needs, that lubricant to keep it moist and that fantastic collagen that keeps it supported, you know, that collagen that's like a mattress under your skin. So together they work hand in hand. So it is not going anywhere.
Sounds like an essential in our beauty kit or our toolbox. You mentioned sodium hyaluronate. Is this different from hyaluronic acid, and how, if so?
So this sodium hyaluronate is the salt from hyaluronic acid. And why you'll see that on the ingredient labels on your skincare is because it's so tiny, and scientists have been able to make it into a nanoparticle, which means it can absorb much quicker. There are two kinds of hyaluronic acid in terms of its size, and its size is measured in something called Daltons, which is the molecular structure of an ingredient like that, or a molecule. And they have larger Daltons of hyaluronic acid that sit on the surface of your skin purposefully to hydrate the surface of your skin. And then they have those tiny other little nanoparticles, and that's usually the sodium hyaluronate. So it's part of the hyaluronic family of acids.
So how should products that hyaluronic acid products have be applied?
Look, I think you should think of your skin a little bit like a desert when it gets dry, and the first day of rain, the water just runs off it and often just floods and runs off. But after a week of rain, the soil becomes very damp and it draws the moisture down under the soil. That is exactly what it does in your skin. So if your skin is damp and you apply hyaluronic acid serum or cream, it will actually help draw that hyaluronic acid into your skin.
I love that desert analogy. That's brilliant. It makes me want to, that's wonderful. Okay, hit us up with the products. How can we get some of the stuff on our face? What have you got to share with us today?
Okay, the other thing I'll just quickly mention is that I didn't before in my notes was that creams and lotions will only do so much with the hyaluronic acid. You can also have hyaluronic acid skin fillers at a doctor's office or with a nurse, and these are like Restylane or Juvederm. Those are the two that contain hyaluronic acid, and they will actually be injected into the skin and plump up the skin. So that's another thing that you can think about if your skin is getting very slack and thinning with age. But let's kick off. Okay, first up, I love the way Dr. Dennis grows it as a great brand. It's available at Mecca. They have made a hyaluronic acid cleanser based cleanser. Now, when you clean your skin, quite often that's the time when it can feel the tightest and driest. You know, when you've quickly cleansed your makeup off and you're using water or a face cloth. This one is called Hyaluronic Marine Melt Away Cleanser. Vegan, oil-free, and it's great because you can use it with or without water. So that's a goodie, I thought, and that's brand new. Mario Badasiku, he has a fantastic product called Dew Cream. and I'll just give you a look at this. It's so frustrating that I can't hand it to you to play with.
I want to try it on my aging tight skin.
So Mario Batterskew has started a fabulous new range, and this one's called Dew Cream. And this one has got the 2 weights of hyaluronic acid that I talked about. Look at it, it's all just gorgeous and dewy and gooey and lovely. That has the 2 weights of hyaluronic acid, for quite the heavier, the thicker weight to sit on the surface of the skin, and also the very tiny one to absorb. Camellia leaf, cucumber extracts. The only criticism I have about this cream is that the pot's too small. It's so delicious. I think I'm going to use it in 1 week. So that's a goodie. Avène launched Derm Absolute this year. I've just been addicted to this, their night balm. It's so beautiful. It just melts on your skin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like within seconds it just sinks in. It's gorgeous. Now that one has got your hyaluronic acid in it, also vanilla polyphenols, which actually boost the efficacy of hyaluronic acid. These creams sound really complicated, but they're not. All you need to know is that it's very, very hydrating. And also the bachi plant, which they use it in Chinese medicine, and it's an alternative to retinol. It's a plant-based retinol, so that's the vitamin A. So that one helps speed up the cell turnover, and it actually hydrates your skin at the same time. Adashiko, which is a New Zealand collagen brand, they've got a new gold serum, which I think is gorgeous as well. Great for nighttime, really, really hydrating. And this one contains gold leaf, Japanese gold leaf. It's got the hyaluronic acid, and it's also got in it the collagen that this brand is famous for. So that's a goodie, because the collagen synthesis and like I talked about before, the hyaluronic acid work together. So that is great. It's also got vitamin C in it too, which is brilliant.
Do you know what, Trudy? I'm just looking at your face and I trust everything you say, because you always look so well done and your skin's glowing.
I don't know how that's possible.
Lovely to see you. For more from Trudy, head to her website beautyeq.co.nz. Thanks, Trudy.
Pleasure.